Heyo! We're live and on the air. This is Omnidog, a member of Omnibroslive, which is a part of the Omnibus Collectors Network. Here with my fabulous co-host, Gabe. Gabe, how's it going?
I'm good, Jess. What's going on, man? Literally walked into the door
from a long California?
Yeah, long shitty trip from California. The trip wasn't shitty, but just having to drive. I hate having to drive that much, but you know, it is what it is.
How long of a drive was it?
It's 3 hours or so to Victorville.
Oh yeah.
Which is where my family is, my sister. But we were going to visit my wife's family, so it's like another hour past there down to Covina. So it's like a 4-hour drive there. Usually I like to leave the night before, like right after work. I like to leave, so I take the 3-hour drive to Victorville, go to my sister. I sleep with my sister. I almost said sleep with my sister. That was gross.
You kind of did.
Yeah. Sleep at my sister's and then leave the next morning to go to like my wife's family. But we did that 4-hour trip all in one go. And then it was like a birthday party event and then the summer kind of thing. So just all that driving and then doing the event just really grinded my gears for a little bit. So
now you get to come do the most fun thing imaginable. YouTube shows.
This is literally like my week's release. You know, this is there's nothing more I look forward to during the week than Mondays, and I get to hang out with you and the rest of the OmniBros who aren't here this week. So fuck Omar and everybody else. No, not at all. Not at all. Omar's a beautiful guy. I love that guy.
Yeah, I spent my Labor Day sitting in 95-degree heat at a baseball game.
Oh, no, not 95-degree heat, Jess. I'm sorry for your inconvenience.
Hey, it's really humid here too, man. We don't get the dry heat of Las Vegas. It was brutal. We only made it about 6 innings, and then we bailed.
Yeah. What baseball game was it? Was it the Nationals? Or?
Yeah, it was the Nats versus the Cardinals. And it was a good game, but we just got beat on by the heat. And it was our anniversary today, too. So that's how we spent it at the baseball game. Romantic guy that I am.
That's sweet. That's sweet. No, congratulations. Happy anniversary to you and Mrs. Omnidog.
Thank you.
Yes.
She's put up with a lot, that's for sure.
She has to be a saint to deal with just in the 80s, it sounded like.
And 90s and 2000s.
Just all the way up to about 2014.
Right. Yeah, maybe still now.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you're a lot more of a settler Omnidog than what you were. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Omnibuses and statues aside, sure.
Yeah, right. Thank you for the congratulations in the chat. That's very nice. I appreciate it. Thank you for saying happy anniversary. It's been 29 years.
Jesus. What is that? Is that like, do you have to buy her? You have to buy her like
I took her to a baseball game.
Is that no? But isn't it like every year it's like, oh, you got to buy her paper, or it has to be some type of precious metal, or
yeah. Let's see what the 29th year is. What do you say about that 29-year anniversary?
Shout out to Dave K, who says Gabe is hilarious and is the funniest OmniBro.
That is true. 29th year is furniture.
That's so lame. Like, that's just like, oh, we're gonna move into our first apartment. We gotta get furniture.
I know. The 28th year is orchids, and the 30th year is pearl, which are two nice things, and then the 29th year is furniture.
So orchids are, I mean, just price-wise, orchids are probably like, I don't know, maybe max $30 for a dozen. Furniture could be like, $2-3 grand if you get like a whole set, and then pearls are pearls.
Yeah, well, I got her furniture. I got her a seat at a ball game.
There you go.
Yeah, I bought her a seat at the ball game. Exactly.
What was the last bit of furniture that you guys bought? Just out of curiosity, since you kind of brought up it's the furniture year. Do you guys buy furniture often? Or
we did just buy myself. I got a new recliner probably in the spring. A recliner for the family room. It is the most comfortable thing ever. Everybody fights over it whenever we have visitors.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
is it a killer? Like, do you sit in it and then you automatically just fall asleep?
oh, it's so comfortable. It just wraps you around. It's like a big hug. It's so nice.
Do you actually let other people sit in it too?
I'll let guests sit in it.
Oh, my dad had a recliner. Like it was his chair. Like if my friend sat in or anybody else, he'd be like, nope, you're getting up. That's my chair. Like you're up. That's no sitting there. That chair is all my farts. You know.
That does sound like something an old man would do, and I am an old man, but I like I don't mind if guests sit there because I know how comfortable it is.
But you don't let the wife or your kids sit in it?
I think my wife's in it right now, watching TV, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, Iron Cardinal says a Kalax shelf. Yeah, that's the last furniture I bought. I bought 3 of those.
Oh, that's right.
A month ago. Yeah. No, we bought a new bed recently, and we've been breaking it in.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. That's really the last piece.
Yeah. When we moved into this house like 2 years ago, like I bought all new furniture, all new everything. Like I went out of control. Like not just furniture, but like a new washer and dryer, new stove, new dishwasher, which we never use, new refrigerator, like everything.
My recliner does not rock. It just reclines.
That's all you need it to do.
Dave K. Yeah, it doesn't rock, but I get the charm of a rocking recliner. That would be cool, but I'm not much of a rocker. I just like to recline.
Excuse me. As long as you can just lay back and read a comic or something, or watch TV, play video games, something like that.
All 3.
Exactly.
I think I did all 3 of those things today.
I haven't played video games in a minute, and what sucks is Spider-Man comes out this week, I believe.
Oh, it comes out this week?
Yeah, and I was looking at it. We went to Best Buy while we were down in Covina because we went to the movies. We went to go see Meg. I stopped by the Best Buy because I want to see if I could pick up that Infinity War Steelbook.
Oh, yeah.
And there was like this big ad for like that really cool looking red PS3 or PS4 that comes to Spider-Man. And my wife's like, would you like that Spider-Man game? Would that be something you're into? Like she's the worst at trying to like find out what I like so that she can buy me. Like she really just lays it all out there. Like, oh, would you like that? Like, do you like that kind of thing? So I have a feeling sooner or later she's going to pop up with the Spider-Man PS4 game for me. So,
cool.
Yeah.
I spent an hour on God of War this morning because I'm still in the beginning, but I'm in a spot where you have to take his axe and you have to ring these 3 gongs in like before the spears come back up. Have you played God of War?
Not the new one, no.
You got to hit a gear sign, and you hit the gear with your axe, and the spears drop, and then you got to hit these 3 gongs before the spears go up. And I'm just not fast enough. I need a 14-year-old kid next door to me to come over and do it for me. It's driving me crazy.
Or your daughter, because I know you and your daughter like to play Uncharted together, right?
Yeah, she is really hot for Red Dead Redemption. She really wants that. So we'll be getting that when it comes out. I don't think she's into Spider-Man, but we'll definitely get Red Dead Redemption.
This Spider-Man game looks so fun.
And Dave K saying he was just at that part of God of War. It took me a few tries. It is possible. Any tips? Dave K, any tips for me on how to do it? Are you a 14-year-old kid with the reflexes of a 14-year-old kid? That's what I need.
There's probably something really simple you're missing. It's usually how
I know it can't. I'm making it too hard. I'm sure I'm making it too hard. I just can't get it. So it's frustrating me. But I did. I only hauled 1 book, but I read a huge amount over the weekend.
Jesus.
So do you want to talk about hauls or reads? Because I know we have a big chunk of previews to talk about. This is a big week.
This week is insane. This week is really insane. Well, speaking of hauls and reads, where can people pick up hauls? Where can people make their own hauls?
Good point. Thank you for reminding me about our fabulous sponsor, InStockTrades.com, where you can get up to 50% off your collected editions. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. This weekend, I took advantage of the Marvel sale where you got an extra 3% off. I bought a bunch of Battle World books. You get free shipping with orders over $50 in the United States. Fabulous service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. I swore I wasn't going to buy those Battle World books, and I did. I bought like 10 of them this week.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a Battle World remorse, too. That you
I do have Battle World remorse.
That you had to use Emily's awesome, amazing customer service skills to help you out with.
Yeah, she helped me out on a Labor Day. She should be having the day off, and I ordered some books that I shouldn't have ordered, and I had to write and ask them to cancel for me, and she wrote me back today and said, canceled, and your account has been credited with the refund, and that is good customer service, especially on a Labor Day. I didn't think they were going to get to it.
Yeah. It's also interesting that it's credit, which is, might as well just use it up again later on this crazy week that we have this week too. So
yeah,
that's really good of her to. Well, even on the holiday, you got taken care of. Good job.
I know that was awesome. I let her know that she was awesome.
We let her know that every week.
Yeah, we do.
Jesus.
Let's see. The only thing I hauled this week was the Danger Girl cover gallery edition.
Oh, cool.
Danger Certificate of Authenticity, Danger Girl Gallery Edition, JSC hardcover exclusive, number 8.
Wow, number 8.
I know, and this is
signed?
Sorry?
Is it signed already? Or anything? Or is it just number 8?
I didn't get the first part of your question.
Did you get it? Is it signed? Did it come signed by Jess?
Yeah, it is signed right here. Cool. That was the Certificate of Authenticity, and there's a ton of great J. Scott Campbell art in here.
Oh, man. He draws some beautiful women back then for sure.
Yeah, he knows what's going on.
Yeah. You're going to get to meet him in about 2 months.
I was just going to ask, when is he coming in he's going to be there with Adam Hughes, right?
That's right.
Oh, my God, my head's going to explode.
Yeah, that's a crazy signing. Adam Hughes and J. Scott Campbell, come on.
I know. I don't know what this is already signed, or I'd bring this in to be signed. Gosh, that is, and then it's got fold outs too. It's got a huge fold out in it. I can't really show it that well, but it's
that's awesome. That's good.
Yeah. So that's what I hauled. I ordered this a while ago, and it came in, and I always get emails for his variants, and they're so tempting because he has so many really beautiful variants. But yeah, so that's what I hauled, was this Danger Girl Gallery Edition, signed by the fabulous J. Scott Campbell.
Did you get anything from IST this week, or was that something else?
It did not come in. I ordered it Tuesday, but it hasn't come in. I imagine it would have come in today if it hadn't been a holiday.
Okay, well, cool. Well, let me do this then, because let me do a live unboxing real quick, because I did.
Oh, cool.
I just, like I said, I literally just walked in the door from my trip. Like, I left the car, I brought the kids in, I grabbed my backpack that has my I don't know, I guess you could call it my podcast setup. And this is sitting in my living room because my in-laws were already back and they brought in the mail. So this is from In Stock Trades, I think.
Is this last week's order or?
I think this is something that we all, of course, it's awesome foam packaging from IST. This is something that you should have gotten already, Jess. Maybe you already did. I'm usually the last one to get these things because I'm on the West Coast. but it is Seven Soldiers Omnibus.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I do have that.
You did get that already? Okay. So, like I said, I'm usually the last guy to get this because, I'm so far out compared to you guys. But this is our next review book. So that's why I wanted to bring that up. I'll count this as a haul. So that's mine now. Awesome. I've never read it before. I have absolutely no idea what this book is about or anything.
I love that book.
I remember when I first joined the group. God, I must have joined. It's probably been about almost 2 years since I joined the group. The Seven Soldiers individual hardcovers were really out of print and like kind of sought after for a long time. So that's the only thing I knew about it, was that there was people who were after the original hardcovers, and now we have an omnibus. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, Grant Morrison. I know J.H. Williams did some work in here. Simone Bianchi. Like, this is just littered with some of the top great artists that DC had at the time. All right, so there's that.
Nice.
And then my actual haul, which is going to be pretty ginormous. I showed it. I mentioned it real quick during our Eric Larson interview, but I did get the Behold Galactus hardcover.
Let's see that thing.
Let's see if I can scoot this back a little bit to give everybody kind of an idea of what it looks like. And fucking iTunes just took over my screen. All right. So yeah, so this is completely unexpected. I remember when this was first solicited and this is first getting ready to come out, we knew about it, we saw it, and it was just like, well, whatever. It's all double dips, so I wasn't too interested in it until at the store we opened up the box and this thing was inside of it. It is massive. It has got to be like, I don't know, at least 16 inches tall, 17 inches tall. It's huge. It's incredibly large. It's not going to fit on my Kallax shelf at all. But
I'm trying to think where mine's going to go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's bigger than any of the artist editions I have. I mean, I have a bunch of artist editions I can compare, but I'm not going to do that now. But just look at the wingspan on this thing with all the great Jack Kirby Galactus Silver Surfer art. Yeah, this thing's got the wingspan of like Michael Jordan. Like, this is great. Like, here is, there it is. There's the cover for Fantastic Four 488, first appearance of Silver Surfer and Galactus. Just, it's beautiful, beautiful stuff in here. It reprints the 3 issues of the Galactus saga, Fantastic Four 48, 49, 50. Excuse me. And it also reprints a bunch of other really cool Galactus appearances. Fantastic Four 74 through 77, 120 through 123, 242 through 244. So you get Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, John Byrne, and John Buscema all in here at once. So that's beautiful. I mean, the Alex Ross art on here is out of control. Like, this is just completely unexpected. I didn't think it was going to be this cool. And it's only $50, which is $25 if you got it from IST the week of.
Yeah, that was amazing. I had to get that.
Yeah, because
for $25, that's a great value, I think.
Oh, at $50, this thing is a great value, because when it was solicited, it was $50. I know they changed it to $75 at one point, and then went back and returned it to the $50 price points. Marvel did. So this is 100% worth it. I mean, it's $25. I have this storyline probably like at least 6-7 different formats. But just the sheer, just impressive nature of the size of this book, I had to get it again. And what's cool in here is some of my favorite things is in the back, there's some special features and fun stuff like that. Some more artwork, but you get some Jack Kirby originals. You get to see some Jack Kirby originals in this book as well, which is always fun. Granted, they're scans of the originals. They're not real originals like Eric Larson was showing us, but still some beautiful stuff here. So for $25, you need to find a place to put it. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I might have to just lay it down with the rest of the artist editions, but this is one of the favorite things I got in my collection right now. It's just too cool.
I can see why.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to get that. I wonder if I could get away with putting that on the coffee table in the living room.
Of course you can. You're the man. I don't know about that. But
okay, sure.
Yeah, no, I gotta find a place to put it too. I don't want to like inconvenience anybody by that thing could trip and fall on my kids, and I'll just have a stain left for a child. It's so big. But yeah, so $25 on in-stock trades. I'd say grab it while you can, because tomorrow, once they reset the inventory, I think that's when the 25 or the half off goes away on the last week's books. So if you're interested, if you thought about doing it and you were kind of on the fence and you see it here now, I say go for it when you get the chance. It's too cool.
Yeah, Jeffrey Roberts is saying, Gabe, do a review of this puppy on your channel.
Yeah, I'm ready to do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it on my channel. I might just start doing reviews and stuff like that on Omnibus Collectors. But yeah, I want to do it. I just got to find the time to do it. Hopefully sometime early this week. I like to just slap that thing out, rub it down, and do a review on it. So yeah, that's what I got. It was mainly just a Fantastic Four book, but then I had a happy surprise with the IST shipment with the 7 Soldiers, which I've never read. I have no idea what's going on with this book. Cover super cool. I know you guys were just raving about it. You guys were, a lot of people in the group was just really just pinching their nipples over the omnibus when that was solicited. And I had zero intention, honestly, I had zero intention of picking it up, just on my own accord. But when you guys mentioned that as being our pick of the week or our pick of the month, I was like, sure, I'm in. I'll check it out at that point.
It's a great story. I think it's it's not as most accessible, but I'd say it's right in the middle of accessibility. I found it highly enjoyable, and I just read it. I didn't have any foreknowledge of anything, except I knew some of the characters, and that was it. It's really well done.
I get iffy with Grant Morrison a lot, just because I've experienced some Grant Morrison before. That's way over my head. I just don't get it. He's very knowledgeable in his comic book history, and he likes to show that off. So sometimes he gets in Golden Age stuff really deep. I'm like, I don't fucking understand what's going on here. This is crazy. But other times, I love other stuff he's done. Like Joe the Barbarian is one of the greatest books I think he's ever done. That's ever been produced. Period.
I love
his
that
Batman
book.
and Robin stuff is great. That Batman Omnibus is awesome. But there's just times where I'm like, I gotta dip my toe. I gotta be safe. It's almost like, you got like a little pain in your stomach, and you don't know if it's gonna be a fart or diarrhea, but you gotta just kind of take your chance.
Oh, brother. Hey, don't forget Emily's parents could be watching, so take it easy.
So what did you read, Jess? You're talking about you just reading so much craziness.
I did. I read a lot this weekend, especially. I started out revisiting something that I hadn't read in years, and everybody loves this book, and it's getting an absolute, and I forgot how great it was, and that's Day Tripper. I hadn't read it in years, and so I cranked open and read this in a day, and I love this book. Everybody, I don't need to talk it up. It's, I think, one of the more popular, famous kind of comic books. It's kind of up there when you talk about Watchmen and Dark Knight. People a lot of times slip in Day Tripper as one of the great comic books. So this was awesome. I loved reading it again.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to upgrade to the Absolute. I have the trade, so I'm in for the Absolute for sure.
Yeah, then I read something that was a Fangirlz Assemble Bookshelf Bombshells recommendation. I think specifically Madelyn and or Kristan recommended. That was Heavy Vinyl. It's about a vinyl store that's all girls, and they basically have a fight club where they're vigilantes, and they kick the crap out of bad guys, and it's really fun. It's like Giant Days mixed with Fight Club. It's really cool. I dug this book. The art's a little cartoony, but that's fine. It deals with a lot of interesting issues, and it ends on a cliffhanger, which was unfortunate because now I got to wait for the second volume to come out. But I dug this book a lot. This was a good Fangirlz Assemble recommendation. Then I read a John P. recommendation, also known as Cycle Cleveland.
Oh, God.
I know. Eleanor and the Egret, illustrated by Sam Keith, written by Choose John Layman. This was a different book. I really dug. First of all, the artwork is amazing because Sam Keith, and it was a really good book. Has a very different concept, very interesting. It kept me guessing until the very end. It's a one and done book, and it kept me guessing until the end. And it's well constructed, well plotted, great drawings. I really dug it. So Cycle Cleveland, I give you props for Eleanor and the Egret.
The art looks great in that. Sam Keith sometimes gets a little experimental, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, but here he keeps it under control. It's all
like that page right there. That I read some books where that's everything looks like that, where it's just really just super sketchy and just
right. This is more representative of what he does in the book. It's really accessible, but I know exactly what you mean. Then Mel and Anita Schumann, Mel Schumann, who just won the gift card last week. I think you dig this book, Gabe. Big Man Plans. It's one of the most violent books I've ever read. Just short of Crossed. It's about a little person who's out to get. He's here to rage and get respect, and it's by Eric Powell and Tim Weiss, drawn by Eric Powell of Goon fame. And it is just super violent and bloody. It's at least R-rated because this little person gets his revenge on everybody that's wronged him, and it's got great art because it's Eric Powell, and I just love his art.
Yeah, his stuff is beautiful. Wow.
And it is something. It's really violent, but it's really well written. Really interesting book. I dug it a lot. I'm going to do a series of, I think maybe tomorrow, I'm going to do a series of one and done books like Eleanor and the Egret and Big Man Plans, things that you can just read one volume of and you're all caught up and you're all done. You don't have to wait for volume 2. So yeah, Big Man Plans, crime, mystery, bloody guts.
I like how his shirt's a clown that's being hung, and it says "hang in there."
Yeah, hang in there. That's what he wears.
That gives you an idea, I guess, of what's going on with this character.
Yeah, I'm here to rage and get respect as he hangs onto a drywall hammer. Then Fariha recommendation, Gamora. This book was good. Have you read this?
No, I haven't. No.
The art by Chichetto is unbelievable. I don't know that if I haven't given this guy props before, I need to start giving him more props. The writings by Nicole Perlman, it's really great. It tells the story of Gamora, how she seeks revenge on the Badoon and what lengths she'll go to get revenge on the Badoon. And I don't want to spoil anything, but this is a really good book. I enjoyed the heck out of this. That was a one and done.
Yeah, I think we chatted about this before. That Gamora is more the movie Gamora than the
right.
Gamora, right?
Yeah, okay. Nebula and Thanos are in there, and a planet that's like a garbage planet that sits on the edge of a black hole is in there.
Earth.
Guardians of the Galaxy are in there. It's really cool. I dug it a lot. And let's see. Trigonosis is in the chat. Sidekick.
Other Gabe.
The other Gabe. Thank you, Trigonosis, for saying happy anniversary. This is a book that Trigonosis has been he and Kemi Jacob have been dying to get me to read. It's hilarious. I love Paul Jenkins, man. This guy knows how to write. This book is hilarious. It's about a superhero sidekick. He's a pizza delivery guy by day. and he's a sidekick to like 5 superheroes at night, and he's trying to juggle all these moronic superheroes. They're all really dumb, and he's the only one that really knows what's going on besides this other superhero, Hobo Man, or whatever his name is. And it's got a great villain that's super funny. This book is hilarious. So hats off to Kemi and Trigonosis for recommending Paul Jenkins' Sidekick, which is not to be confused with a book called Sidekicks. I don't know anything about Sidekicks. It may be a great book, but this is called Sidekick. And this book doesn't need any recommendation from me because Fangirlz Assemble have been spitting all over each other recommending this book, practically heathen. They even got a special discount on IST. Fangirls love this book, and I can see why. Great art, great writing. It ended on a cliffhanger too, which kind of bummed me out. But yeah, Fangirlz Assemble, this was a big recommendation from them, and I forget who they got it from. Somebody else recommended it to them, and they did a good job on really broadcasting how great this thing is, because it's a vault comic that's really wonderful.
There's some titties in there too.
Are there? Oh yeah. Emily's mom, I apologize if you're out there.
I was gonna say, sorry, Emily's mom.
Yeah. Here's some without any boobs in it.
Some man boobs.
Let's see. Then I think Jeffrey Roberts is in the chat. He recommended that I read Revelations by Paul Jenkins with the art by Humberto Ramos. And this book is great. This is a crime drama mystery that has a wonderful ending that I did not see coming. I have no problems. I guess some people may have a problem with Humberto Ramos's art. I don't. I've read
people are stupid.
Okay, yeah, I don't have a problem with it at all. I think it's really cool, and it's drawn really well. And Paul Jenkins knows how to write a mystery. This thing just rips along. It's about a Vatican murder / possible suicide, and it keeps you guessing completely. I was shocked and surprised throughout the whole book. He did a really good job writing this book.
So Humberto Ramos is going to be at the store that weekend that you're out here too.
He is?
Yeah. We got 2 signings that weekend.
Oh, I'll bring this book. That'd be awesome. Because I'm not bringing Crimson.
It's too big.
Yeah, I know. The complete Crimson, that's crazy. Let's see. Then I read Rose, which is great, by Meredith Finch. And the art in this, I think that Omar would go crazy over this art. This is some kind of great art, because Omar loves great art. And Rose is the last of her kind. She's a guardian magician, and she needs to find her cat, Khat, big cats that are partners, and they form a magical unit. And there's an evil empress out to kill all the guardians of magic and capture the last cat. So this is a two-parter, and it's 12 issues, and it's still going. This is great. I don't know that I've really read that much from Meredith Finch before, but I thought this book was really good. So
yeah, she hasn't done a lot, but I heard good stuff about Rose all the time.
Yeah, this was really well done. I dug it a lot. So I highly recommend Rose to everybody out there. Then 2 more books. One, people in the chat have been recommending this book to me, so I finally picked it up, and that's Eternal Empire. Jonathan Luna and Sarah Vaughn, who did Alex and Ada. Let me see if I can get a representative panel here. These 2 people on different sides of the world have these visions. They end up meeting, escaping these slave camps. They develop powers, like their hands develop into these fiery swords that they can fight with, and they're ruled by an evil empress who's bent on world domination. I happen to like Jonathan Luna's art. I guess some people don't, but I do. And his writing with Sarah Vaughan's writing is really good. This has not one and done. This was Eternal Empire 1 through 5, and I am eagerly awaiting the rest of it. It's an ongoing, as far as I know. But this was a good recommendation from the chat. And lastly, I knew nothing about her, and that's fine with me, because with Marvel books, a lot of times I don't know anything about the person. I just go in and I learn about them by reading, and that's Angela, Asgard's Assassin. This also had great art, great writing. Kieran Gillen was the writer, and Phil Jimenez was the penciler. And of course, Phil Jimenez knows how to draw, and Kieran Gillen knows how to write. And I got a lot out of this. This Angela is a badass, and I really dug it. And she has some comic relief in it, a buddy, a sidekick that's the comic relief. Odin's in it, Frasia's in it, a newborn Asgardian's in it. Asgardia is all after Angela, and I thought this was really well done. I dug this book, Angela. And that is everything I read this weekend. I pounded it out and listened to music and just read a ton. Whoops, where'd you go? Okay. Whoops, let's see what happened. Did I get a message from him? Yeah, let's see what he said. My internet is acting up. Okay. Well, I will go to the chat then while we wait for Gabe to come back on. And let's see. Ramos is hit or miss, but I usually feels he's a hit. Okay. Rose was absolute garbage. Javash, my man, you didn't dig it? I'm really disappointed. Chris M says Rose was great. Oh gosh, Javash, I'm crushed that you think it was the worst writing you've endured in comics for years. Wow, bummer. Well, we agree to disagree. Loopy Dave covers are awesome. Yeah, there were some Loopy Dave covers, and I think Rose is what he's referring to. And that was my first exposure to Loopy Dave. Let's see, where is some of that Loopy Dave stuff? Volume 2. Yeah, Loopy Dave knows how to draw. There's some Loopy Dave right here. And I don't like wonky anatomy. No, I don't either. Finch absolutely does not get show, don't tell. Okay, that's fair. Story by Jenkins is what kept me coming back. That was a revelation. That was in regard to Revelations. Ramos is a newer artist to me. Jess has so much sexual innuendo in his comments. Is it done on purpose? One wonders. I do? I don't think I do. That's funny. And there's, let's see. Okay, Gabe's resetting, so he'll be back in a second. No problem. There's sexual innuendo in what I say? Okay, what's Jess getting tomorrow? That is a good question, Kevin Paul. Sason. We're going to talk about that when we do previews, when Gabe comes back, because there is a lot coming out this week and a lot of expensive books and some not so expensive, but there's a ton of books coming out tomorrow. And we got the list from In Stock Trades. And let's see. It's the Omnidog show. Yeah. Love Angela. Can't wait for Asgardians of the Galaxy. Is that going to be a book? That sounds cool. Take off your shirt, Omnidog. Da, 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 da. Solo Dog. Hey. Jess, how good is Day Tripper? It's fantastic, Wilfredo. It is fan-freaking-tastic. Lots of people consider it one of their favorite books. Lots of people consider it up there, groundbreaking, just maybe a little notch below Watchmen and Dark Knight Returns. It is an amazing book. I'm happy to show, since I'm the only one on right now, I'm happy to show you some art. It's coming out in absolute form, and it is a great book. It tells the story of this one man, and just about every story ends with his death at various ages. You learn about his life, but he dies at the end of every story, so like the very end. But it tells his story in really interesting, fantastic ways. The art is great, and the writing is just fantastic. And I can see why this would be somebody's favorite absolute. This is an amazing piece of writing. I think Luis Rodrigo Carrero Rodriguez, whatever, Comics Guide 101, this is, I think, one of his favorite books of all time, and I can see why. This gets you in the feels. It's very emotional, very real, very human, and it's a solid 10 out of 10 book. So I highly recommend Day Tripper. Gee, as Modius Inc., I guess when you say it like that, I guess I should start watch what I'm saying. I don't mean to have sexual innuendo in everything I say. That's kind of weird.
And I'm back.
All right, nice. I was just talking about Day Tripper, filling the time while you reset your internet.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because I was gone for a while and haven't reset it in a while, but I just decided to do shit.
Bombshell question for you. Notice that Sideshow has Katana on pre-order. Is that a second run? I think Katana is sold out. Her first Bombshell did sell out, and that wouldn't surprise me. It surprises me that one sold out. So I believe if there's a new Katana coming out, that sounds like it's another reproduction. It's second edition. Chris M. hated Day Tripper. Good heavens. Jess, did you read Empire yet? No. I see it right there, Jake. I will read that tomorrow or maybe tonight. I'm almost done with a book, and I need to read a new book, so I will definitely read Empire. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go get it right now while Gabe tells us.
Will I tell you what? Yeah, Kristan, I had to take a dump. It happens. It's biology. I love to take a dump sometimes. But yeah, so pretty soon, I didn't get to talk about what I was reading yet. I don't know if we're still in the middle of Justice stuff, but I'm reading stuff to get ready for our next interview this week.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I'm just picking up Executioner Song again. I've been reading this real quick. Didn't get much into it yet with the whole going out of town and bullshit like that. But I wanted to get. This is one of my favorite X-Men crossovers. It's probably the first X-Men crossover I ever got involved with when I was growing up. And we got Fabian Nicieza is going to be on the show this Wednesday. So,
co-creator of Deadpool.
Co-creator of Deadpool. Yep, he wrote that Deadpool. Most of that Deadpool. Cable Deadpool series too, which is a really great little series, and that omnibus is super sought after and out of print too. So we can talk about that. Yeah. So, what were you talking about just now, Jess?
I was talking. I was talking about Empire. Jake Forgerelli recommended that I read that, so I pulled it out so I'd read it.
Forgy, yeah.
Yeah, is it common for them to reissue statues late to the Bombshell game, and some of them are super expensive now? Yeah, I'm surprised at how pricey a lot of these things have gotten. Poison Ivy and Wonder Woman both got reproduced. Harley Quinn in her original form has not been reproduced, but they've reproduced her in a sepia tone kind of thing, plus a Christmas one.
That's the one with her riding the bomb? Or
no, that's the one with her kind of holding the gun behind her head.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's like a $300 statue for...
Yeah. And
I think those bombshells were originally like 80, 75, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think list price is $125, and you can get them from DCBS for cheaper than that. Let's see, some of mine are out in the other room, but I know Black Canary is now really pricey. I don't think Zatanna is pricey, but I know Black Canary has gotten up there. And because I talk about it with Geo, and he says that I think Hawkgirl has gotten pricey. Don't know about Batgirl, but I love Batgirl. What are some of the... Oh, yeah, Katana, and I think Cheetah is out of needs a new run.
I think most of the bombshells go out of print.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think the only ones available now, last time I looked them up on Diamond, was like the newer stuff, like Big Barda and I don't know. I don't know who they are. Or like the guy ones don't sell either. Like nobody really wants the guy bombshells.
Yeah, I'm not a guy bombshell buyer.
Yeah, see?
That's just me.
No, I wouldn't either. Not my thing.
Jess, did you order Bombshells Deluxe? Yes. And the new Ivy and Harley meet Betty and Veronica hardcover? Yes.
If it's Harley, yes.
Yes.
Always bombshells for Jess.
I would love to see Jess do a bombshell show. Okay. I'd love to get all my bombshells together in the bombshell books and just talk about bombshells. That's a great idea. Thank you. I'll do that. How is Deadpool Max? Have you read that, Gabe?
I remember reading it when it was coming out in singles, and it was very hit and miss. Like, it's very graphic. Like, I don't want to get too much into it on the show because Emily's mom might be watching. But there's some Deadpool is in prison. No, not Deadpool. It's Hydra Bob is in prison, and he has to be somebody's wife in prison.
Oh dear.
And there's a lot of like weird, goofy stuff, like not goofy stuff, but a lot of weird like it's David Lapham, who is a crazy writer. Like that guy writes all the crazy messed up stuff. Like he's a great writer. He's the guy that does Stray Bullets.
Yeah.
Like that guy must have had a puppy die every day of his life. Like I'm serious. Like that guy's writing is so messed up. Beautiful writer. Like he does great work. I mean, if that's the kind of stuff you're into, it's good. But with Deadpool stuff, it's more raunchy than even the movie is. So.
Oh wow.
That kind of gives you a little bit of a bearing. Yeah.
So
and there's one where he fights the KKK. Like there's some odd stuff.
How many Marvel Max books exist? I only know of Punisher, Fury, and Jessica Jones. That's
Punisher Max. Punisher Max.
Fury Max, Jessica Jones. Yeah, I don't. Max, Punisher Max.
Punisher Max is one that the Jason Aaron Punisher Max is like my favorite Punisher of all time, I think.
Oh yeah, that's a great one. That is a great one. That's got the most intense bullseye ever.
I think the best bullseye story arc is great, where he's like sleeping, hunting down all of his like safe houses and sleeping in his bed and just crazy stuff like that.
Cage Max.
Oh, Cage is good. So there's a lot. I mean, Wikipedia. There's a lot out there, more than we really probably need to talk about.
A lot of Max books.
A lot of Max books. Yeah, I mean, like Blade, Born. That Punisher Born was really good. That's Derek Robertson. Keep that name in mind for later in the year.
Ooh, Derek Robertson. That's right.
Yeah,
a creator that is got some interest going on here.
Jimmy Owens would like that idea.
Yeah, and let's keep reminding the audience that Fabian Nicieza will be on Wednesday.
Yeah, he'll be here Wednesday. There's a Wolverine Max, Supreme Power, Rawhide Kid.
Rawhide Kid?
Yeah, it's a newer one called Slap Leather. Much like little weird random stuff. But I mean, the big ones, yeah, Deadpool Max, Born, Blade, Alias, Punisher, Fury. Fury Max is great. I think I have that hardcover. I think I got that from Luis not too long ago.
That is a good book.
Yeah. Cage is good. I loved Caged.
Do you want to cover the previews? Because there's a lot of books coming out.
Yeah, let's tackle that because, like you said, there's a lot of books going on. Big week this week, everybody. Bust out the wallets.
Yeah.
If you don't know about in-stock trades already, this is a good week for this to be your first time. You can even play the loyalty discount game a little bit. If you're going to spend a lot of money doing separate orders, you'll get a little bit more of a discount. Let me bring it up here real quick. Where's my share? Share my screen. Close Pornhub.
Are you bringing up previews or the letter from Cameron?
I don't think I got the email.
Oh, okay. If you bring up previews, I can tell you what the pricing will be on these things.
Yeah. So I was bringing up previews, and then you could tell us what's half off or what the big deals are this week.
Okay.
All right. So here we are. Previews, everybody. Let me get to the top here. I was scrolling through, cheating a little bit to get an idea of what we could talk about. So Image Comics, we have yet again another volume of The Walking Dead. This is volume 30. Holy crap. That's a daunting number. 30 graphic novels out so far from Walking Dead.
Ooh, monstrous.
Yep, Monsters Volume 3. Yeah, I haven't read any of that yet. I know you guys are raving about it like lunatics.
Oh my gosh, I love Monstrous.
What I love is Fear Agent. So Fear Agent, the new reprinted trade paperbacks.
Yeah, Fear Agent's great.
Yeah, not an Image, because that was done by Dark Horse before, right? Yeah, so yeah, this is the Image releases. Dark Horse, what do we got here? Hellboy Omnibus Volume 4. That's the smaller trade paperback omnibuses. And don't give me any shit for this, but I think this Crystal Fighters looks really cool.
And what is that?
I don't know, but I like the art.
Oh.
It's a bored teen who's part of the first generation to grow up immersed in a world of virtual reality games. So
I ain't one to pass judgment.
IDW.
Those Conan omnibuses are really popular. If you like Conan, you need to get those because those go out of print. 1 and 3 went out of print really fast.
I'm waiting for those Marvel Conan omnibuses to start coming out. Because they're even doing the Savage Sword of Conan, which is awesome. Those are like the oversized magazine ones.
Yeah.
So IDW's got My Little Pony, TMNT Volume 20. Jesus. Again, that's another daunting number. You see 20 volumes, but still. And Ultimate Trade Paperback Volume 3. So let's go to DC. This is where it starts to get a little dicey when it comes down to how much you need to spend this week and what you need to kind of pick and choose on. That starts off with right here, this bad boy. The Batman by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale omnibus. So this is the omnibus that collects all the work that Tim Sale and Jeff Loeb did together. So Long Halloween, you have Dark Victory, Haunted Nights, Also in here it says has Legends of the Dark Knight, Halloween Special, Batman Madness, Batman Ghosts, Catwoman When in Rome. Oh, that's awesome. That's good. That's a good buy just right there for that.
Mm-hmm.
And Superman Batman Secret Files. So,
and that is 50% off tomorrow.
Oh, excellent. So it's $125 retail. So you'll get it on in-stock trades for $75. And this alone will get you free shipping.
Yeah. $62.50.
Oh, $62.50? Fuck, I don't know math.
That's okay. I'm here for you.
Yeah, thank you for that. So yeah, that's good. I kind of want just the I wanted the absolutes, but I like the idea that they have Catwoman When in Rome in here. That's good. Oh, that's gonna hurt. All right, so what else we got from DC? These Greg Capullo, Scott Snyder box sets for the New 52. I think this is the final box set. Yeah, so this has Volume 7, has the Endgame, Volume 8, Volume 9, Volume 10. So these are all just a slipcase set of trade paperbacks. Here you go. Batman Prelude to Nightfall.
Wait, you skipped over Batman, Catwoman, the Wedding Album Deluxe. Can you click on that? I'm interested in what's in that, actually.
So it's Batman 24, 44, and 50, plus the retailer variant covers from issue 50, wedding dress designs by Joel Jones, and the script to issue 44. What was issue 44? Why was that so important? Why is that in here somewhere?
I actually don't know. That's 50% off. I'm way behind on my Batman. I've only read I mean, I did read Batman 50, but I haven't read 44. Maybe that's where he proposes?
I thought he proposed earlier, like 27 or something like that.
Okay. So that's really for the collector then.
Yeah, I think I will personally wait until the oversized hardcovers. I think that'll probably end up being like Volume 4.
Yeah.
Comes out. I'll get it that way.
That's 50% off.
Not bad. $18, half off. That's like $20. All right, so Marvel's got another big week. Jesus.
Wait a second. What did you? What else? Okay, I just wanted to see what else DC had going on. Let's see. Batman Detective trade paperback, Prelude to Nightfall. Wow. Batman Prelude to the Wedding. Okay.
Yeah, Batman Court of Owls essential trade paperback, and Dark Knight 3 Master Race by Frank Miller, Brian Azzarello, Andy Kubert.
Okay, and Marvel's got some big books coming out.
Yeah, Marvel's gonna hurt for sure. There's gonna be a lot of pick and choosing on here, I think. So that starts off. Who cares about color your own Venom? It's black. Who cares? Just color everything black. Earth X Trilogy Omnibus Alpha. So this is the first of, I believe, it's supposed to be 2 Omnis collecting the entire Earth X storyline. Both Jess and I have the old school graffiti designs hardcover.
Right.
But this collects Earth X 0 through 12, 1/2, number X, epilogue, and a sketchbook. And Universe X through 12, number X, 4, Spidey, Cap, Beast, Iron Man, and Omnibus. This is really written oddly on here.
That is weird.
Yeah. So basically, this is going to collect Earth X and Universe X. So that would mean the second one would be Paradise X. And I don't know what else. Must be some other like ancillary issues or miniseries or something like that. So
good word. 50% off on Earth X trilogy.
That's kind of worth it alone right there, to be honest.
To get it for $62.50,
yeah, that's less than $75. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to see what this looks like without the dust jacket. I wanted to know. I really care more about what's on the actual board than the dust jacket sometimes. But here's the thing: this is written by Jim Krieger, Alex Ross, John Paul Leon does most of the art on here. It's not Alex. Don't get confused or don't get excited over the Alex Ross art because he really just does the covers. He's mainly involved on the writing side of things. I know a lot of people were excited because they thought it was an Alex Ross book. Well, sure, technically it's an Alex Ross book, but it's not Alex Ross art. It's John Paul Leon, which is beautiful, excellent art. But I remember this Earth X stuff. It was really cool. Like, it's a future version of all these characters. I remember Iron Man is locked inside of his suit to stay sterile. Well, that sounds bad. To stay away from the germs, I guess. Spider-Man is old and retired, and his daughter is taking over. Hulk and Bruce Banner's like a little boy, I think, and like Hulk is like this weird kind of like monkey ape character. There's a lot of just, if you like Elseworld kind of other universe versions of characters, and this is fun for that.
Cool.
All right, so what else? What else is Marvel going to kill us with this week? Iron Man 2020 trade paperback. I have no idea what that is. Marvel Knights Black Panther by Priest and Texera. Moon Knight by Jeff Lemire and Greg Smallwood. This is definitely a must pick up for me. I loved that Moon Knight series.
Me too.
Yeah, that was really good. That's really good.
42% off.
Then you have Spider-Man versus Venom Omnibus.
The controversial book.
It is. It's really kind of splitting the group and splitting the fans in half a little bit. Some people think it's useless and stupid and double dips, which it kind of does. And a lot of people, like myself, are in it because I just want all the Maximum Carnage issues. Because that book deserves to have its own hardcover, and I don't know why that hasn't happened already. But here's our first chance ever to have a hardcover collection of Maximum Carnage, and I love this cover. This cover here is great from Amazing Spider-Man 316,
and that's another $125 book that's going to be half off.
Man, it's going to be a big week.
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 big books right there, just right out of the box. Oh, and there's, oh my gosh, there's Wedding of Cyclops and Phoenix. That's not a hardcover. That's an omnibus. Yeah,
is it an omnibus? That's a lot of work. Yeah, look at all the issues on here. Seriously.
Yeah, let's clear that up.
That's from our boy Fabian Nicieza too. He did work in that, so we could bring that up this week when we talk to him.
Yeah, let's see. It's $125. That's an omnibus price. What all has it got in there?
So it's X-Men 26 through 35, Avengers 368 through 369, West Coast Avengers 101, Uncanny X-Men 307 through 310, Cable 6 through 8, Uncanny X-Men Unlimited number 3, Uncanny X-Men Annual 18, X-Men The Waiting Album, What If 60, and Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix 1 through 4, and material from some Marvel Valentine's special.
You know, that doesn't seem like that much material to be a $125 omnibus. I mean, when you think that omnis are usually like 30 issues at least, that only seems like it has about 15 issues in it, unless I'm grossly miscalculating.
I think you might be, because
okay,
X-Men 26 through 35, that's 9 issues there.
Okay.
Avengers 68, 69, so that's 2 more issues. That makes it 11 issues. West Coast Avengers is 10. Uncanny X-Men 307 through 310 is another 3, so that's 15 right there. 2 more for Cable. Uncanny X-Men 3. Uncanny X-Men Annual 18. Wedding Album, What If, and then the 4 issue. So it's about, I don't know, like 20, 23, 25 issues, I'm going to say. But it is a lot of money. $125 for that. That's a lot for just, I don't want to say mishmash, but it seems to all tie into the wedding. But I don't know. Who cares? It's Cyclops and Jean Grey got married. Who cares? Cyclops later starts banging Emma Frost. So
right on.
Yeah.
That's 42% off, not 50.
So what's that bring it to, like?
Let's see. $72.50.
There you go. All right. So Old Man Logan volume 8. Volume 8 of Old Man Logan? Jesus. These numbers are really just staggering me to realize that this kind of one niche character that they brought back for Battle World, Jess, this is people like yours' fault. Has really just continued and just kept going. Wow. And then X-Men Red Volume 1 Hate Machine.
I believe I will be getting that because I just found out Tom Taylor writes that, I think, and it's got Gabby and Laura in it as X-Men. So that sounds awesome to me. That sounds very awesome to me.
So then Dynamite Entertainment's busting out a bunch of random, I guess. No, it's 2 through 6 of The Boys signed limited edition hardcovers. And these, I think, are the smaller hardcovers too. These are like standard size hardcovers, I believe. They really should be just reproducing those definitive slipcases again. I love The Boys. Some more Derek Robertson stuff here.
Yeah. He's a great artist.
Yeah, he's great. I love his work, man. That guy deserves to be on much higher profile books.
Mm-hmm.
Boom Studios, you got Amazing World of Gumball, Planet of the Apes Archive, Volume 4. And then down here is all the weird manga stuff that Omar, Louis, everybody in the chat really tries to push on this. That we really need to start picking this stuff up.
Oh, there's Castle in the Stars, though, hardcover right there, Volume 2. I've been waiting a long time for that. Castle in the Stars hardcover graphic novel, Volume 2, Moon King. That's great. I'll have to bust out number 1 to reread it so I can read number 2. I highly enjoyed Volume 1.
Trying to see if there's anything in here that catches my eye. Invader Zim Volume 6. I get the hardcovers for those. Jesus. One Piece is another book that everybody tries to get us to read. It's Volume 25 of a 3-in-1. So that's like,
oh my gosh, yeah. We are the lone holdouts on the manga train.
Yeah, seriously. We're just the old men that just refuse to try anything new. And that's about it. So nice. A lot of big books. Jesus, man, this is a good week. It's been dry the last couple of weeks. But here is some decision making to have. So everybody in the chat, put down what you're getting. You know, what do you think about this week? What do you want? What are you going to get? What are you skipping to get something else instead, and that you might just pick up later? Because I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to grab 1 or 2 things maybe this week, kind of spread everything else out through smaller, more affordable weeks. So put that in the chat. What's going on?
X-Men Red is 50% off. That puts it at $9. That's awesome. I cannot wait to see Gabby and Laura in the X-Men. That's awesome.
Is it a lot, or are they just kind of just in there sporadically? Do you know?
I actually have no idea. I just saw somebody posted some artwork, and it showed Gabby and Laura in there, and Tom Taylor was writing it. So I was very excited about that since I love both of them so much.
So you're getting X-Men Red. What else is on your hit list this week?
Well, I've already got the absolutes for Batman, so I'm going to stick with those. But I get why everybody wants it in omnibus form. That's a lot of material.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. I don't know what to do. I have Long Halloween's the only one I have an absolute. I think that's my first absolute I ever bought.
I think that was my first absolute too.
Yeah, it might signed by Tim Sale too.
Ooh.
I think there's a little doodle in it too when he was at the store. So I don't know. Haunted Nights is, I think that's still orderable through Diamond, which is weird. So I only need Dark Victory. So if anybody's upgrading and you want to get rid of like an absolute, like hit me up for Dark Victory.
Let's see. I'm gonna get Moon Knight. Definitely getting Monstrous because I love that book.
What was the discount on Moon Knight? Was that half off too, or
Moon Knight? Let's see. Moon Knight was 42% off, which takes it from $35 to $20.29. That's still a pretty darn good deal. 42% off a book.
Yeah, that's great.
That's pretty awesome. What's Castle in the Sky? That's an independent book, so that may not be That's 25% off. A $20 book takes it to $15. That's Castle in the Stars, rather. That's still pretty cool. 25% off. I think I'm probably going to get Earth X. Because you're
giving your hardcover away for the giveaway, right?
Right. Yeah, for the giveaway. So I do need some kind of copy of it. I am on the fence on Spidey Venom. That is going to be a last-second decision. That may be next Monday at 11:59 p.m. that I order that. I just don't know. I can't decide if I want to double dip like that. But I get what you're saying about Maximum Carnage. That's an awful lot of money for me to double dip on some stuff. Although I don't have the Eric Larson. I don't have the Eric Larson stuff.
I want that Eric Larson omnibus so bad. Like, I wish I would have had that when we were talking to him last week. So let's take a look. What is it actually double dipping? I have the Michelini Todd McFarlane omnibus here. This is pretty straightforward. This is really simple. They made it easy on this book. Usually when you look at the credits of an omnibus, it's like it lists like everything. It just says collecting Amazing Spider-Man 296 through 329. 296 through 329. So
I did review Castle in the Stars #1 Cycle Cleveland, and I also talked about Eleanor and the Egret. I don't know where you were, but I did talk about it, how much I liked it. I also did a root beer review on it. And I think maybe I didn't. I don't remember if I did or not, but I said good things about it today. Nash Villains just paid $2 to say 5 Omnis on October. What a monster month. Lord help us.
Yeah, man, we need some help for sure. So yeah, the omnibus, I mean, it's basically just this. Not even all of this is in that omnibus, and then it's the Maximum Carnage stuff as well. So
I think I did Eleanor and the Egret. You know what? I don't think I did review it. I did 2 reviews and I held one back so I can publish it tomorrow. But I know I have to read Empire, and so maybe I'll do an Empire and Eleanor and the Egret root beer review.
So Nashville Villains, later we're going to give you a shout out on our Instagram for doing that super chat. I always take a picture and throw it up on our Omnibroslive Instagram, just to show everybody a little bit more love if you do a super chat.
Nash Villains is a good dude. We did the Kabuki trade.
That's right. He's the one that hooked you up with Volume 3, right? When I couldn't even get it from David Mack personally.
That's right. You went to him live on the floor of San Diego and couldn't get it from him. But Nash Villains found it for me. That was awesome.
So the chat's saying that the wedding hardcover is about 800 pages, which is not a lot for $125 cover price omnibus.
Yeah. $125. Yeah, that's kind of pricey for 800 pages.
Trying to see what are people saying that they're going to get. Nash Villain says he's getting Batman, Earth X, Moon Knight, Spidey, Venom, Monstrous, but October is a monster month. Yeah, that's for sure. Iron Cardinal though said he's going to wait on Moon Knight. Wilfredo's getting a Batman omnibus by Loeb. He says that looks good. Can you link that previews rolled page from the releases this week? Yeah, I can put it in the chat. That's easy enough to do. Where am
I? The Moon Knight is the Jeff Lemire run, right?
Yeah, that's a Jeff Lemire book, right?
Yeah, and that's releasing tomorrow, Cycle Cleveland, or Wednesday rather. Here's a question that I do not know the answer to. My Spider-Man knowledge sucks. What Clone Saga book contains Planet of the Symbiotes?
Wasn't that the last Venom bust that came out, or is that Venom bust Volume 2?
J-Rox is saying, what Clone Saga book? So I don't even know. I need Tyler Blunt in here. Tyler Blunt, raise your hand. Join the chat. Tell us where it is. And there's Omnipool. He's going to join you in getting Absolute Killing Joke.
Yeah, that's funny. Everybody is here on OmniBros. You know, me, you, Omar, Ryley, Luis are all really just bad mouthing that Absolute Killing Joke, but I'm absolutely getting that for sure.
Well, I don't know that. Yeah, I guess I did badmouth it. I just don't think it's kind of a skinny book to get an absolute. No doubt that it's going to be gorgeous, but to me, it seems like it's going to be really expensive.
I think just Absolutes should be like the best of the best books. Should get that kind of format, and I think Killing Joke definitely like best of the best. It deserves to have that. It might be pricey. I think it's still, no, it's not that pricey. I think it's $75, right? Wasn't Year One? That's another one that was like a really small.
Yeah, you're right.
But that was like $100 or something. That was like a full price absolute, if I remember. Yep. Paradiddle Dix is same for Black Mirror. Yeah, I love Black Mirror. I'm definitely.
That's a good point. That is something I'm getting, and that's a skinny book too. So I'm stupid. Yeah.
No, I think Black Mirror is gonna be fairly full size. That was a 12-issue run, I thought.
Okay.
He's close to it. Where Killing Joke was a one shot.
Right.
But I think that one shot changed. It's not changed, at least added another spoke to the wheel of the Batman mythos for sure.
Oh, this is interesting. Nash Villains is saying that Killing Joke has a list price of $50. That's not bad.
Well, then boom, $25 for that. I'll take that.
Okay, well that makes complete sense then.
Thank you for clearing that up, Nash Villains. If I wasn't already on it, I'm definitely on it now.
Yeah, that makes complete sense then. I get that. I take it all back. I
guess I'll have to just do a review all on my own and upload it to the Omnibus Collectors Network. But yeah, so follow us on Instagram if you aren't on there already. So
yeah, and I need to do I said I was going to do an overview of Carnage and Venom for the channel. We're doing pre-recorded videos now too, right?
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. That's why I was asking if this is all inside baseball with us in the chat. If our next reviews, like Seventh Soldier or whatever you guys pick instead of Killing Joke, if we're gonna do those, if you guys are gonna do those as recorded or if we're gonna do those live. You know, I think
That's a good point.
With us and our kind of super comic knowledge, I think it'd be a lot helpful if we did some more recorded videos as a reference for things. So that was kind of our initial take and idea behind doing some recorded videos.
I don't know that I have super comic knowledge. I have comic knowledge, but I won't say that I have super comic knowledge. Because
you have like ultimate comic knowledge there, Jess. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Cycle Cleveland doesn't think I have super comic knowledge at all. I'm getting ready to time him out. As soon as he says something. I've got my hand on the button for you, Cycle Cleveland.
He's ready for it. He's going to time that full out again. But yeah, like that's what I was thinking about. You know, we could do some other topics like, you know, comics for beginners, stuff like that to jump into, things like that. But
yeah, Luis is really good on that.
So J-Rock says that the Killing Joke movie sucked and never thought he would say this, but it made him not like the comic as much. That's crazy. I liked it. I mean, I know it added a lot of things to the story that really might not necessarily needed to be in there, like the Batman, Batgirl kind of relationship. But I liked it. I think that was fun. To me, no matter what anybody does in a movie, animated series, show, whatever, can ever really change the comic at all. Or even in comics, like they reset the Marvel Universe tomorrow, that doesn't make my omnibuses disappear or turn into blank pages or anything like that. So
I don't think Gabe. I don't know, Gabe. Did you hear about the Lane Wayne?
Yeah, I heard about that. The way Lane Wayne.
That was so great. I had no idea what he was talking about. I'm like,
yeah.
Who wrote it?
I'm sure Cycle Cleveland mispronounces words too, so he needs to.
I don't know. Cycle Cleveland's kind of a stickler for name pronunciation. No, Omar had to be out of town on business tonight. That's why he's not here.
Just start calling it Lane Wayne Gate.
Yeah, you do speak Omar, Cycle. I had no idea what he was saying. So these books that we've been talking about, you can get them at InStockTrades.com for up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts can add 2% to that. Just got done with a 3% off Marvel sale this past weekend. Omnibroslive discounts every quarter. Plus, we give away gift certificates at the end of the month for IST. Over $50 in orders in the United States gets you free shipping. I don't know how they do that, but they do it. Fabulous, fabulous customer service. I just had excellent customer service on a holiday from Emily, which was great, and fabulous packaging. I don't even have the words for InStockTrades.com. They're so great.
Cycle Cleveland says you should start calling Omar Lane Wayne from now on.
I kind of like that idea.
I'm gonna change his name to that. I'm gonna change his name in the chat.
Yeah. As soon as we get off, or do it right now.
I can do it right now, probably, if I figure out how to do this, how to do
that. Lane Wayne. So we can go for. Did you do it?
I'm doing it right now. He is now in the chat as Lane Wayne. He's gonna hate me, but
that's awesome. See, he's not even on the show, and you're still messing with him.
That's how it works, man.
Yeah,
that's why I love that guy so much.
I know. So, what do you think? We got about 5 minutes. We can answer questions in the chat.
Yeah, man. Let's see what everybody wants us to chat about. Give us an idea. Give us a topic, or not topic. Throw some questions. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, Gabe just drove all day and all night from California to be here on this show.
Yeah, and boy, my body tired. That's what I hate about taking these trips, man. Because all I do is eat shitty. Like I just pay. Like I don't eat at home. I just eat fast food every day. So I feel like crap. My heart is just pumping full of McDonald's French fries right now.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Roberts, it's last Thursday's episode, which the topic was Jack Kirby. That's also where I hulk out and lose my temper. And then Omar starts pronouncing Len Wayne's name as Lane Wayne. That was Thursday. That was an epic episode. Yeah, the whole episode was great.
I wonder how Cycle Cleveland pronounces. Well, how do I ask him that about pronouncing it to him? The artist from New Mutants that had that artist edition come out recently.
Oh, I think I know how to pronounce that. Sienkiewicz?
Yeah.
Bill Sienkiewicz?
That's a name that I hear.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, all the time. Like every day at the store.
It's got nothing but consonants in it. There's like just a couple of vowels.
It's an odd Polish name, so yeah.
Yeah, I said Sienkiewicz.
Yep, Sienkiewicz. I know people call it Stankiewicz.
I think if you say that, you're pretty close. We have okay. We should think of some other names and have Cycle Cleveland tell us how to pronounce them.
But how do we ask him about saying, "Hey, how do you pronounce John Buscema?"
Yeah, well then he'll just correct us. Yeah.
And someone says my flatmate pronounced Cebulski as Kabuki earlier. No, it's actually pronounced Akira Yoshida.
Yeah, right. I can't think of any names right now. You already corrected us on Mignola. We'll have to come up with some names, and we'll play the name game with you.
Well, I know one name we don't mispronounce, and that's Fabian Nicieza, who will be here this Wednesday
At 8 o'clock?
At 8 o'clock, yep.
I would pronounce it Alex Maleev. Is that wrong?
That's how I say it. The artist for Powers and Cave Carson, Mike Avon Oming.
Oh, yeah, good one. Yeah, this is really Omar's gig. He's the one that always says Thanos. Okay. Oh, good one. Yeah, how do you pronounce that one, Yavash? Oh, man. Now you guys are killing me with these Slavic names.
Yeah, Marko, how do I pronounce that? Djurgovic.
Djurdovic?
Djurgovic. And then Stefan Sejic. Is that how it is? Sejek?
I don't know, but how do you... They even get the little thingies over the... Yavash has all the little thingies over the letters, too. How do you do that, even?
He's got a foreign keyboard.
Yeah. Those European keyboards have all the right things.
Oh, it's one of those ones where you just hold, like, Alt on a keyboard and you could do, like, little accents and stuff, too.
Yeah. Djurdovic. This is really Omar's thing. It shouldn't be our thing. I mean, he's the Lane Wayne guy.
He's the Lane Wayne guy, yeah.
Yeah. Dwayne Swierczynski? Yeah, okay. We're clearly losing the audience now, trying to pronounce names. So, Gabe, where can they find you?
You could find me here on Mondays on the Omnibus Collectors Network. You could find me in the Facebook group, the Omnibus Collectors Comic Swap and Community. And you can find me on Instagram as Gabe Infinity Watch. So find me there. Hit me up there.
You pronounce Omar as Omar. Or that other way.
I had a friend named Omar who, I don't know where it came from, but his parents spelt it with a U.
Omar?
Yeah, but it's pronounced Omar. Yeah.
And you can find me, Omnidog, on Omnidog's Vault on YouTube and Instagram, Omnidogs_Vault. And I will this week do an overview of Carnage and Venomnibus for the Omnibus Collectors Network. That will be fun as soon as I figure out when I can do it. I can probably do that tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a couple of videos I want to do. I want to do a video on that Behold Galactus. I still want to do one on my spinner rack one. Not to have. I'm going to do a August haul video as well. Put all that stuff up on the collectors on our YouTube. I'm going to even do like a new like collection tour too sooner or later. That can happen anytime. Like that's not.
Oh yeah, we were going to do collection tours of all of us.
Yeah. Want to get the girls in on that too. I thought I've seen
idea.
all of your guys' collections before because we've done collection videos before. I mean, I know they've grown since then, but I've never seen what Fariha's collection looks like, or Kristan or Maddie's. So kind of cool to see what that looks like. See what they got.
Yeah, Fariha has some nice books.
They all do. They all got like
impressive
collections. You know.
Yeah, they do. Okay.
We can call those videos bookshelf bombshells.
Ah, I like it.
Yeah.
We got to use that name.
Yeah, that name is fucking awesome. I don't know who, I forgot who said that, but that guy was a genius.
I think it was Iron Cardinal.
No, Iron Cardinal isn't that crafty.
I kind of think it was. But for Gabe and myself, the Omnibroslive Network, Omnibus Collectors Network, Omnibus Live Show, featuring Fangirlz Assemble and IST and everybody. Thank you, chat. You were great tonight. We appreciate it. Oh, Gabe is right. It wasn't Iron Cardinal, huh? Okay, well, whoever you were, that's funny.
His little emoji's the best. That was great. The shifty eye.
Then I wonder who it was. Step up and take your credit for Bookshelf Bombshells. On behalf of everybody in the planet, peace and love, peace and love. Thank you very much for watching tonight. Great show. And we will see you on Wednesday with Fabian Nicieza, creator of Deadpool.
That's right.
And writer of other great stuff like Super Pro.
Like Super Pro, like X-Force and Cable, and man, that guy's 90s X-Men is right where that's my sweet spot. Can't wait.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have a blast.
That's gonna be a good time.
Okay, everybody, peace and love, peace and love.
Later, turd knockers.